is Lee Sterling of ParamountSports.com, and today I'm going to break down everyone has been waiting for, maybe the biggest game of the weekend. It's a game between two top 10 teams, Notre Dame and Stanford. Now, before I give you this winner on my free pick selection, I want to let you know what's going on at Paramount Sports. Well, we're going for our fourth winning week in the month of September. On our big games, our biggest plays from 10 to 30 units, well, we're only 9-1 on the season. That's right, 9-1. And I'm going to roll out not a 30, 35, or even a 40 unit selection like my winner 2 weeks ago on UAB. I'm going to roll out the biggest play in 2 years. It's my underdog shocker 50 unit selection. That's right, you heard me correct. 50 unit selection goes this weekend. How can you get on at Paramount Sports and start winning? Use coupon code SAVE300. You get 5 weeks of executive phone service action from now through the end of October, just $397. Use that coupon code SAVE200, ParamountSports.com, just $397. Don't be afraid to start winning with us, or call us at the office, 800-400-9741. Now, on to this game on Saturday between Notre Dame, where the line is now up to 5 and 5.5 points, at home against Stanford. Now, last week, people were shocked. Brandon Wimbush was supposed to be the starter. Notre Dame, what does Brian Kelly do? Makes a great move. He brings in Ian Book. He announces him right before game time as a surprise starter. He realized that you can't keep going through games as one-dimensional, especially with Stanford coming up the following week. What happens? They start slow, but as the game progresses, Book starts really feeling the game. He starts throwing the football and even running. He's got the offense behind him. They destroyed Wake Forest. So now they get to face Stanford, and you don't start a guy when it's his first game where he might get uptight against a pretty good Stanford defense. He already has one game under his belt. Stanford, so far, 10-3 turnover advantage. They have a good defense, but it's not great. They have trouble against top-end athletes. Look at last week. They're playing Oregon. They're down 24-7. If Oregon had a decent coaching staff, they win the game by 2 or 3 touchdowns. But they didn't. So people now are thinking, well, Stanford can come in, play it close, but Notre Dame has their top running back from last year, Dexter Williams, number 2. He comes back from suspension. What did he do last year? Average over 9 yards per carry. Bryce Love, running back for Stanford. A lot of people thought he was going to be the leader, maybe win the Heisman. Not much of a factor this year. Notre Dame has big and tall cornerbacks and safeties. It's not like Oregon that has a poor defensive backfield. It's a good matchup. And David Shaw, everyone talks about what a great coach he is. He did something last week that was absolutely stupid. He lines up in a 4th and 1, 2 tight ends, and brings in 2 offensive linemen or 2 defensive linemen, and then not his starting running back, his backup running back, and they try to power it out. You don't bring everyone in close. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Spread yourself out. Use 2 receivers out wide. That's 2 less guys that can get in the picture. People talk about these great coaches. David Shaw's not one of them. He's a pretty good coach, gets the most out of his talent, but he's not great at designing plays or coming up with great ideas to win games in the end. He got lucky last week. Fighting Irish also have triple revenge. I'm going to say Notre Dame exacts that revenge here. 31-20. They win by double digits. Lay the points here and take the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. You want to get my first 50 unit selection in almost 2 years? You go to ParamountSports.com or call me here at the office, 800-400-9741. Start winning today.